How strong is your faith? Good morning, afternoon, or evening, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful day in the Lord. So I want to talk a little bit about, how strong is your faith? We all struggle with that, right? When things are going good externally, everything is right where it needs to be. We're secure. Everything's doing great. We have tons of faith. But when things start getting shaken, when things start getting rattled, when things start getting taken away or we start losing things, our faith can oftentimes be shaken, and we don't necessarily have that strong amount of faith that we do when everything is going okay. Sometimes we try to figure it out and we need to work towards trying to get to where we need to be, right? Instead of praying and having faith in God and say, God, this is in your hands, you deal with it. Oftentimes we'll forget. I go back and I think about when Jesus was on the water and Peter walked out to him. Peter saw Jesus. He was focused on Jesus, and he had faith that he could walk out there more than the other disciples, I believe, because the disciples were still in the boat when Peter was the only one that started walking out to him. Well, then somehow he started to lose faith and started to drown. And Jesus grabbed a hold of him, lifted him up, and they went back to the boat together. And this is a phenomenal example of faith, right? This is a phenomenal example of shaken faith, where his faith wasn't as strong as it was when he first walked out there. And he needed to be guided back to the boat with Jesus. And oftentimes I think that that's what we go through as people, as human beings. There are days and there are times and there are seasons where our faith is so strong that nothing can shake it. And then life happens. Then we lose sight of Jesus for a minute. And then things start going horrible. And instead of going and praying, we try to figure it out. Instead of calling upon Jesus or reaching for Jesus like Peter did, said, Lord, I'm here, help me. Instead of doing that, sometimes we forget. And so I want to encourage you today, if your faith is being struggled, or if you're struggling in your faith, that you out to Jesus. You reach out to him, and he will guide you to where he wants you to be. He will take you back to the beginning of where you started, and he's letting you know it's okay, I'm here. It's okay to struggle with faith. A lot of people did it in the Bible, and they are no different than you. Keep your eyes on Jesus and renew your strength.